Well, Joe, have you watched any good anime since you rigged the election against me?
Actually, yeah. I just watched this anime called Neon Genesis Evangelion, and wow, man, that's gotta be my favorite anime of all time.
Oh, God, Joe, you gotta be kidding me. You like that little twerp Shinji? He's a depressed brat with no backbone. As a man, he should be ashamed.
Donald, depression does not make you less of a man. Shinji speaks for the part inside all of us that yearns to be heard but cannot be, whether that stems from lack of confidence or from one's own inability to understand the root of their feelings. Each character in Evangelion builds a unique relationship with each other, and we see these relationships grow in a very human way. Asuka serves as the perfect foil for Shinji. She's bold and impulsive and loud, and she wears red and... What was I talking about?
I'll tell you what, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is a way better anime with plenty of strong-willed characters. I mean, Dio Brando, what a guy. He's a man who wants riches, power, glory, and he isn't afraid to do everything in his power to get it. When he steals Arena's first kiss from Jonathan, I gotta tell you, a pretty girl like Arena, I would have done the same thing.
Oh, come on, Donald. Dio can't be your favorite character. That man is the embodiment of evil.
Shut up, Joe. I never said Dio was my favorite character. As much as I love Dio, everyone knows that Joseph Joestar is number one. He's the best JoJo, the wittiest, the most resourceful, and he saved the Earth by defeating the ultimate life form, cars.
You know, I've got to agree with you there. Joseph is absolutely S tier.
Oh, great. Who invited Obama?
Relax, Donnie. I overheard you guys talking about anime. I couldn't help but listen in.
Well, since you're here, Barack, what's your favorite anime?
Let me be clear. I've seen a lot of really good anime in my life. I've been watching since I was a kid.
Oh, yeah. Was that back home in Kenya?
Very funny, Donnie. It's hard for me to pick a favorite, but I'd have to say Cowboy Bebop does it for me.
Wow, you talk about how you're such an experienced anime enjoyer and you picked the most normie answer?
Cowboy Bebop is just a perfect show from start to finish. The crew members all have such strong, unique personalities that at first seem quite incompatible with each other, and they all carry a heavy past that they can't seem to overcome.
Yeah,
you feel the
boring.
weight of this burden throughout the show. You end up
Blah,
becoming
blah, blah,
so
blah,
attached
blah.
to each character. You admire them and
Oh
pity
my God,
them at the
Barack,
same
you're killing
time.
me.
And watching them grow together is a deeply poignant experience.
Sleepy Joe here wouldn't even make it through the first episode. But I do have to admit, the music in that show slaps.
Oh yeah, it goes hard.
Agree. Great soundtrack. Such a colorful fusion of jazz, folk, and blues.
Well, what are you guys doing for the rest of the day? That new Attack on Titan episode just dropped.
I was going to go golfing, but it's supposed to rain. I'm down to watch the new episode together.
I'm supposed to have a pretty important meeting with Congress, but I usually just sleep through those anyway. I'll get Kamala to go instead. You guys should come meet me in the Oval Office and we'll watch the new Shingeki no Kyojin in the White House Theater.
Please, Joe, just call it Attack on Titan.
Let's go watch The Rumbling, boys.